With 2017 coming to an end, let's discuss which WWE superstars are primed to have their breakout year in 2018. Let's start with your NXT champion, Andrade Almas. I'm sorry, can't really say it very strong. But, nonetheless, your new NXT champion very recently just won from Drew McIntyre in a pretty shocking, if you ask Zelina Vega, it's not shocking, but pretty shocking to a lot of people NXT title win. I can see him holding that title for a long time. He does have a lot of formidable opponents in NXT, but he fought hard to win that title. He's not going to lose it anytime soon. One of those formidable opponents is Adam Cole. We all know who Adam Cole is. He was a pretty shocking signing this year to NXT, and he, again, is bound to have a breakout year next year. Anything he does is pretty much amazing, so look for him. Now, two former champions in their own right, Authors of Pain. I know a lot of people wanted to see them on the main roster this year. I can see that happening in the near future, regardless of if they're in NXT or Raw or SmackDown. They are going to have a breakout year next year, although many may argue that this year was their breakout year. But they're going to be on to bigger and better things. Now, two people, again, I know people wanted to see on SmackDown, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Mark my words, both or either one of them will have an NXT Women's Championship reign in their future in 2018. I believe that is why neither of them are on the main roster yet. They still have some things to accomplish in NXT, and with Asuka gone, somebody's going to step up. Watch for the two of them. Now, over on Raw, there's a couple of superstars, actually former NXT superstars. We're going to start with the newest Raw superstar, Mandy Rose. Now, we haven't seen a lot of her in NXT, but she does, to me, have that star quality. They brought her up to the main roster for a reason. They obviously see something in her. I can see her having a breakout year next year. I would like to see her break away from Absolution because I think it's going to help her be successful, but I think she can be successful on her own right. Now, really the complete opposite of Mandy Rose, Finn Balor. 2017 was kind of a resurgence for Finn Balor after being injured. He, none by his own fault, has kind of floundered because they just don't know what to do with him. I believe Finn Balor is going to get his Universal Championship match because he never lost that title. Remember that. And 2018 is going to be Finn Balor's year. Now, over on SmackDown, a former friend of Finn Balor, I don't know if they're friends anymore, he probably doesn't like what he's doing, but Sami Zayn, again, another person who really hasn't had the best of luck on the main roster through no fault of his own. He just kind of seemed to flounder back and forth between feuds, but now he is aligned with his best friend for life, whatever they're calling each other, brother, Kevin Owens. 2018 is going to be a year probably for Kevin Owens too, but more importantly, Sami Zayn, who again really hasn't risen to the top. I can see him having a WWE Championship reign. Regardless, I think 2018 is going to be Sami Zayn's best year in WWE. Now, another person who hasn't done much on SmackDown yet is Carmella. However, she holds the first ever Women's Money in the Bank contract, which means it's a matter of time before she becomes SmackDown Women's Champion. Now that's going to be her first title in the WWE. She's going to be a breakout star next year. Watch her, climb to the top of the women's division on SmackDown, with the new people on SmackDown, which also includes Liv Morgan, who I've been a fan of since NXT. She needs to watch out for her because she is another woman who I see having a breakout year. The women's division really has grown as of late. That is a topic for another time because on New Year's Eve, there will be a special year-end review. So much has happened this year. But regardless of that, I want to know who you think is going to have a breakout year next year. Is it anybody I mentioned? Is it somebody I didn't mention? Comment below. I also just started a Facebook page for this YouTube show. I am going to link all of my social media accounts below, and I will see you next week.